I'm Sarah Leibarger.
Stefan Vanderwall.
Cy Chalansuk.
My name is Meg Welt.
Jim Welt.
Laura Galhart. I think that our visit really helped build that connection between our church and their church, and also just help them realize that there are Christians around the world who they have things in common with and who are excited to meet them and to see them.
Like not only for the kids, but also for us, because like we went there and it was the same. Like there was this church in northern Thailand practicing the same faith with the same God.
The kids and the families at the church in Nong Khai got to see that it wasn't just people writing letters and sending, donations to them. It was actual people, and we put a face to North Cross and what we can do with them in Thailand.
I'm hoping that it went over very well. Pastor Tom, the one thing he said, which to me made me feel like they really enjoyed it, was he goes, "You can come back tomorrow."
Pastor Tom and I, due to our age similarity, we had a real strong connection. And he would be asking me to say prayers and things along those lines. And then because he had to interpret it, he would make a joke and say, "But not too long."
I think the first time I went there was around like 2007. My parents went over there in like 2006. There was probably maybe 10 families with no kids in sight. And now, the first time we've done a vacation Bible school there was 70 plus kids, at least 3 that I know of, baptisms afterwards of the kids and their families that were at the vacation Bible school.
I inherited a bunch of Beanie Babies from my grandma. So I had enough Beanie Babies to make pairs of animals, and we brought out like 72 Beanie Babies. So they all got American Beanie Babies that apparently still go to church with them some days. So we worked that into our story, and we were able to give them a gift.
I was able to meet Vorathaya, or Big Eye, our child that we've sponsored over the last 4 years, and got to interact with her both in the large group as well as talking and having a conversation with her through a translating app, and was able to meet her, and then the next day was actually able to meet her grandma and her mom, surprisingly, and got to meet 3 generations of this family, which are now part of our family.
This is people in a country which is 98+% Buddhist, and here's a small Christian church, and they are thriving and they are growing.
It was just a really incredible experience to be able to go out in what felt like the middle of nowhere on the other side of the world and find Christians that, we have this in common and we have this connection, and that's really encouraging.
No matter what environment you're in, whether it's a beautiful facility that we have here or the beautiful facility that they have there, it's not about the grounds and the facility, it's the people. And the people were tremendous, both here and there. And the ability for our sponsors to firsthand meet the children they're sponsoring, I've never seen that before. And that's a really unique, I'm going to say, blessing that this congregation has had. And when we go back, we really need to take advantage of that, because it's very rare when you're sponsoring someone on the other side of the globe that you actually get to meet the people you're sponsoring. And that is such a blessing for this congregation.
The church are always appreciative of the support we've given them through the years since 2005, and even before that, financially, with prayers. It makes a difference to them just knowing that they're supported here back at where it all started for them at Bethlehem, now North Cross.
Like they are doing what our mission is to lead people to Jesus. Like they're doing that.
It reminds me of Elijah, how he thought there's no one left, and then God told him that there are thousands of other true believers and the true God along with him.
For them to understand that they're not alone, that it's not just those people in non-Khai that believe in Jesus, there are other people that are Christians, because there must be times that they feel a little alone with Buddhism everywhere in the country.
The message of our salvation goes beyond culture, it goes beyond national borders, it goes beyond language, and God is the God of all nations.
Our faith is much more than Lakeville and the surrounding, suburbs.
The gospel is alive in Thailand, and it's growing.